Hey everyone, this is Kassarian coming to you with episode number 26 of my Let's Play series. Okay then guys, so let's take a look at what I've done downstairs. I've done some work off camera. I figured you guys didn't need or want to see everything that I was doing down there. Stuff that you've all basically seen before, so let me not go down there, because that's not where I want to be going right now. Alright, and if you hear some tweeting, that's my, some beeping. That's actually my power inverter complaining to me that it doesn't have enough power to support my laptop right now. So I'll let it sit there. Okay, so the first thing I did was this. I've been staring in jealousy at all the people on ForgeCraft and Polycraft who have those wonderful hoppers from Buildcraft. And I thought, well, there has to be a way to do something about this in Red Power 2. And I realized the relay actually acts as a pipe, right? Because you put something in the relay and it dumps it out into an adjacent pipe. Well, it'll also dump it out into an adjacent inventory while respecting the side. So, for example, if I put something in here, what should I put in here? I don't have anything really to macerate, but if I dump some sand in there, it'll automatically be dumped down here. Now, I can't do anything with it, but if I dump some sandstone, it disappears, but it's not here. Well, where is it? Well, if you look at this thing, the light's lit, which tells you that this thing's currently jammed. It has a one-item internal buffer that isn't shown, one stack. If I dump some dirt in here, it stays. It stays in the relay's inventory. But if I pull out the sand, I get my sandstone. Pull out the sandstone, I get my dirt. So these things are basically acting as buffers for the macerator's inventory. So even if the macerator fills up, items will continue to dump into here until this thing's full. If that's full, they'll then be sent into this thing, because this will be the further inventory away, and they'll wind up in there. So that should prevent any issues. Okay, so let me go downstairs into the kind of the mess I made down here. Yeah, it got a little more complicated down here, guys. So this is the power line for my what's going to be going up there. All right. This retriever is set up to pull items from these tubes, which will be pulling out of the machines I'm going to put up there. The input for it is coming through here, coming up here, back around here, and back up through this wall. Alright, now, you may wonder, okay, well, now what the hell is going on right here? Well, this is a restriction tube, you've already seen it. The way Red Power 2 routes its items is an item will go to the closest inventory, closest available inventory. So if the inventory is full, it's no longer available. If it can't do that, it'll go to the next closer inventory, etc., etc., etc. The restriction tube acts as a pipe. Now, when Red Power calculates distance, it calculates the restriction tube as being a distance of 1,000 blocks. So, unless I'm running a pipe across half the world here, this will be the furthest inventory. Now, what's up with this filter here? Well, this filter is actually set up to accept sand, cobble, dirt, and gravel. So nothing other than those four items can pass through this filter. So, for example, if iron comes through here, even if the iron chest my bar's chest is full up there, it'll come over here and it'll go, hey, wait a second, guys. I can't pass through here. Nothing on this side is a valid inventory because I cannot pass through this filter. Only these items will pass through this filter if they have nowhere else to go. And they'll come up here and come over there and they'll do fun things over there. So now let me show you what I'm going to build here. And where am I going? Upstairs. I already have the items all set up in my inventory. So I have 4 compressors. I have glowstone. I have iron. And oddly enough, I have dirt. And this will give me a recycler. 4 of them, in fact. And the recycler will actually process things down into scrap. So, that scrap will be used later. So I'm going to hook these guys up. I need to put another cover there. And the cover will prevent things from going into inventories. Cover. And I'll just put the cover in the last recycler and like that. And I'm actually going to do the same overflow thing I was doing with relays. So let me kind of trickily place this stuff up here. Knock off that torch. I'll put it up here. And then I'm just going to run my piping like that. Ta-da! Take a look, guys. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Now, the recyclers have a chance to process scrap. It's not that you put an item in and you get scrap, you have a chance of getting scrap. So you can see it's running. It didn't get any scrap that time. Didn't get any scrap that time. Let's throw this cobblestone in. Yep, scrap. See? And the scrap's getting pulled out by that relay. And it's actually going to get sent back to this relay, which will push it back out to the beginning of the sorting system. And you can see it got filtered and colored. Now, you guys are probably wondering, Kassarian, how did you get scrap? Well, actually, I put in one of those recyclers earlier before I set it up and threw stuff in until I got scrap so I could tell my sorting system. Did I show you guys this? Yes, I did. What was happening was that items were coming out here, getting colored white, and I hadn't realized that I was also using white as the overflow chest all the way up there. So this white path was being marked as the closest inventory. So, oh, okay. So items were coming out here, circling around as white and going back into the sorting machine in kind of an infinite loop. Oops. So I had to throw that restriction tube on there. Oh, and this relay here, this relay is making sure that no items that overflow this sorting machine, it's making sure that none of those items backtrack all the way back into this relay. That's just kind of all it's doing. Yeah, so that's basically what I did off camera, guys. What should happen now is I can just dump items in, once I come up from mining, into my chest cart down there. They'll come up here, the relay will automatically spit them out, they'll be sent over to here, down through here, ow, and they'll go down into this machine. Then they'll be sorted through the system. They'll either go up here to go straight into a chest, or they'll go over here and then come up here to be processed by the macerators and the furnaces. Or if there's an overflow situation, they'll come through here and go up into those recyclers. Looks good, right, guys? Yeah, I like it. So yeah, my sorting machine room is getting a little strange. Oh yeah, this thing. This is jacketed blue electric. This is jacketed blue wire. It's just made the exact same way as the jacketed redstone wire that you guys saw me make in a previous episode, except it conducts power and it's freestanding. I figured this was the easiest way rather than trying to run cable up through walls and around things. So yeah, and it kind of looks like a pillar, you know? Pillar, sort of, kind of. Anyways. Alright, back upstairs. So let's see, what am I going to do now? Well, I think my current backpack energy storage isn't enough. So I'm going to craft myself a lap pack. And I need 6 lapis lazuli blocks. That isn't too hard. I guess I should actually go upstairs for this. Alright, jump, and upstairs. And the lap pack is an upgrade to the bat pack. And we haven't started working on high voltage machines yet, so that's something we'll do in the future. 9 lapis lazuli is a lapis lazuli block. So I need 54. Boy, I think I can do that, guys. Yeah. I see too, there is now actually a use for lapis lazuli. Yep, okay. So, how are you guys today while I'm doing this? Oh, right. There we go. 6 lapis blocks. Now what else do we need for that recipe? Oh yeah, we need an advanced circuit. And that is just a regular circuit. And I think I have some... Okay. The advanced circuit is an upgrade to the regular circuit, as you guys probably just saw. Now, the nice thing about the advanced circuit, well, there is really a nice thing about it. It's just needed for more powerful machines. That's really all it is, guys. Do I have any refined iron? No, I used it. Okay. I have quite a bit of uranium sitting around over there. Okay, we're going over here now. Dropping that in there. So, yeah. Lap pack. It's basically just a backpack with improved storage. There's really nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And 1, 2. And resort. Yeah, it's basically just an upgrade. Can store a lot more energy. I don't remember exactly how much, but suffice to say, quite a bit. To be perfectly honest, I will run out of inventory space before I run out of advanced circuit. I usually run out of inventory space before I actually run out of power. By the way, guys, I have to mention how much I absolutely adore the automatic the mobile crafting capability of the Philosopher's Stone. And there we go, the lap pack. I'm going to run over here and charge this, and it's going to completely drain my MFE. So yes, okay, that was nice and easy. So I'm kind of debating some things here. I don't quite know yet what I want to do. And that's kind of weird for me. Like, I have a couple build ideas, and I'm just not certain what I want to do with them yet. I'm thinking something involving Lapatron crystals, and EU. Like, I'm really thinking of a better EU generation system. And that might mean nuclear reactors. In fact, I'm thinking that that's definitely going to mean nuclear reactors. Excuse me. Because as we all know, nothing goes wrong when you're building nuclear reactors, right, guys? Yeah. Oh, gotta love IC2. That's really what I'm thinking, guys. I'm really thinking this is a nuclear reactor moment. I just need to figure out where I'm going to put it and how I'm going to do it. And I'm also going to be continuing to work on some research. There's an item that I'm trying to... There are a couple items that I really want to get that it's just... I haven't been able to get them yet, and it's going to drive me a little insane here. Because I want something called the Axe of the Stream. And the Axe of the Stream is basically... personally, it's one of my absolute favorite items in... anything? Oh, but I didn't lose that time. It's one of my favorite items in this mod. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. Alright, guys, you know what? I'm just going to say I'll be back once I figure out what I'm doing next. Because obviously I'm having issues. I have issues. Because if I do a nuclear reactor, I want it to be powering my house. And it's going to eat up... I'm going to have to move all my energy power grid stuff. Or maybe I should just build another room for it, maybe. Maybe I should build a room... If I build it right here, right? If I build it right here, I'm going to have to run... I can just run the power for it straight in through here. Into my house. And I can make that my power gen room. I'm not certain that that's what I really want to be doing. Alright, guys, I'll be back once I figure out what I'm doing here. Hey, everyone, it's Kassarian, and I'm back. I've actually spent a lot of time off camera. Stuff came up between this episode and last. I just couldn't record. Or between the break. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. The break. That thing. So, all of this is stuff I just discovered. And most of this is stuff that I'm not really too interested in. Some of this I'll get to. But what I'm looking to show you right now is the Axe of the Stream, and I love this thing. So it's 3 aqueous crystals, a thaumium axe, and a piece of enchanted wood. And the short of this thing is that you chop down a tree and it works like Decapitator. That's the long and the short of it, guys. And I absolutely adore it. I think it's one of the best items I've ever encountered. And I'm going to make it. So I already made myself a thaumium axe off camera, and I've been doing some Vs work. I also made a bunch of these things, and this would be the time where I remember that I'm not in my testing world anymore. And these things are arcane bellows. See? Enchanted wood, vaporous crystal, enchanted wood, blah, blah, blah. You got it. So what I'm going to do is just over here. Oh, wait, it isn't over there, is it? It's in a crafting table. I don't even need more Vs for this, do I? So I just put my axe here, my aqueous crystal like this, and like that. And that's the Axe of the Stream. And now I should show you guys how this thing works, shouldn't I? Oh, it is a thunderstorm. This would probably be the game telling me that I should go to bed. So let me show you this beautiful, beautiful item. Alright, let's go outside. Oop, and not throw our drill around. And oh look, we got a bunch of trees to chop down. Look at that. My little manual. Oh, I hit that button, didn't I? So, chopping down the tree. Whoa, what just happened? Well, all of the tree stuff just went straight into my inventory. Look at that, guys. Now, it eats durability for every piece of tree it chops down. Piece of tree. Every piece of wood. But, on the other hand, it makes clearing this thing so fast. And I'm not too worried about the durability costs, because as you guys know very well, I'm horribly abusing equivalent exchange, like equivalent exchange is meant to be abused. And I'll just throw out my that bag I have, and let the repair talisman take care of it for me. Look at this, guys. It's like not even 5 minutes, and I've just cleared my entire tree farm out. Look at that. Nice, huh? Yeah. I love this thing. This thing is absolutely amazing. Oh, yeah, and by the way, hold right down right click, and you can see the item has moved towards me. Now, I don't know if the right click costs durability or not, but I'd kind of be surprised if it didn't, because that would be really kind of cheap. Is it slurping durability? Let's see. 114. Yep, it is taking up durability. But guys, really, look how fast I cleared out that entire tree farm. That's amazing. But we won't be living with a manual tree farm forever. Don't worry, guys. This is me, and I love my automation, and I love my machines. And if you notice the trees aren't as pretty as usual, that's an Optifine fix, just to improve my FPS. I get about 40 FPS normal, and then whenever I record, it drops just straight through the floor. So that's kind of cool. Look at that. We got our Axe of the Stream. That's awesome. And we're going to run in here, open up this door, open the door, and we're going to craft the next item, which is a Thaumium Crucible, which is the highest tier of Crucible. So let me just pop this open, throw my Axe of the Stream in there, get that repaired for me. And it's not in the tech chest, it'll be the magic chest. And I already made up the Thaumium ingots ahead of time, because this is me, and I don't like, you know, goofing around when there's stuff to be done. And I'm just going to pick this up, like that, and put these in like this, and my crucible, and it'll cook up, and give me my Thaumium Crucible. Now this thing is pretty awesome. I actually really like this thing. This thing basically, and I was playing with the arcane furnace, but it doesn't seem to be working right, so... Shoot, didn't mean to do that. I wonder if I can chuck this thing in my, Hey, look at that. It works. Okay. And pull this open. Throw that in there. And what was I saying? I was saying something mildly intelligent, wasn't I? I don't remember now. Biological. That's where all this crap goes. Ta-da! Anything else I wanted to show you guys? Oh yes, concentrated Vs. And I'll be doing a build with this in the nearby future. It's just a Vs crystal and a glass bottle and 140 Vs. So not too bad. And that's cool. The Dawnstone, basically you right-click it and it speeds up till dawn. This thing may have... I have an organizational system. The stuff in the wooden chest is stuff that I haven't showed you yet. This thing, some bricks, aqueous, and 2 bottles, buckets of water. And it's basically a constant water source. So it's really quite handy. I already showed you guys that. Oh, the Thaumic Enchanter. I'm going to build one of these in a couple seconds. So basically, this thing is... it's an enchantment table that uses Vs instead of character levels. So I think I'm going to build one of those now. And I just want to look up what the enchantment table is actually. 2 diamonds, some obsidian, and a book. That's easy. Jeez. That's nothing for me. That's seriously like nothing for me to do. So let's go over here. Let's pull a book out. You know, isn't it funny how in vanilla an enchantment table was like, you know, you've made it if you've crafted yourself your enchantment table. And in all these mods, it's like, oh, 2 diamonds. Oh, that's cute. Let's pull out a book. Excuse me. Yeah, I find it hysterically funny how in mods like this, you know, 2 diamonds, you're just like, meh. Well, I mean, you guys know know the reason why, right? No, Kassarian, tell us. Damn it, I hate doing that. Not for any reason other than when it turns it back into sandstone, it does the ugly sandstone. Fancy blocks. Well, the reason why is, in my mind, is it takes so little time to mine. Like, we have all these items that don't break, or we can repair them cheaply, or, you know, stuff like that. With vanilla, if you remember, we don't. You know, we don't have that ability. When we mine for hours, we burn through iron picks like mad. You know, in this it's like, oh, I have a diamond drill that never runs out of durability. Hey guys, look at me, first world Minecraft problems. You know, that's kind of how it is. And I actually have to look up the extract of purest magic, because I don't know what it is. You guys can tell I don't tend to play with Thaumcraft too much. Not for any reason other than I don't usually get around to it. I can go into lots of reasons why I don't usually get around to it. Most of the time it's because I climb the equivalent exchange chain, you know, tech tree. I climb that way too fast usually. Okay, that's not helping me. I'm on the Thaumcraft 2 wiki on my phone in the background, by the way, guys. Maybe it's in raw materials page. Let's try that. So I just climbed that tech tree so fast that by the time I get up there, Thaumium ingots, enchanted wood, Elementium, Nitor, Arcane Singularity, enchanted fabric, Cinnabar and Quicksilver, animated piston, Vis crystal extract. Oh shoot. Yup. Okay. I need to go find myself some shimmer leaf, which means finding a forest, which I am really, really in short supply of right now. I kind of don't want to do that now. Like, okay, I really don't want to go and do that, because I need shimmer leaf for that recipe, so... Alright guys, you know what? I'm going to go hunt and explore, and I'll be back. Actually guys, I just figured, I'd show you kind of my preparations. The first thing I usually do is get open this bag, and make sure that I get that out, move that over. I get my nanosuit helmet and body armor out. I put it on. Of course, right, that doesn't work. Get my nanosuit armor on. Get my lap pack and my goggles of revealing back where they're supposed to be. And make sure I don't need anything else. Sort my inventory. Run over here. Drop the stuff where it needs to go. Apples go in there. That is sandstone. I could fix the hole in the wall. Much better. Move everything around, get everything set. I want to drop my Thaumonomicon off. Thaumonomicon, okay. I want to drop that off because I won't need it while I'm out in the field. And I'm also going to drop off my Kleinstar. Nope, wrong side. Because I'm not going to need that either. I am going to need this, though. So, yep, that's right. Oh, yeah, I put that in, by the way. That's a relay. Just a relay. And it's heading towards nightfall. I don't mind that too much. And I'm going to head off in this direction. Oh, other thing I did. I built a new room, built some tanks in there, and I started pumping out this oil. Just pretty simple system, pipe. You guys saw me do this exact same thing over at, when I was dealing with the lava. So yeah, I was just pumping it out, pumping it out, pumping it out. I guess I can probably turn these things back on now. Let them run for a little bit while I'm off doing things. So yeah. And by the way, I think I'm in Saudi Arabia because of the sheer amount of oil I have. So I'm going to go adventuring and probably turn this back into hard. Because I've been in my test world for a little while, finishing up some builds that I will show you guys. Don't worry. Don't fret. There's some really cool builds that I want to show you that I will get to shortly. If not, almost definitely not this episode, but probably in the next one. It's railcraft, sort of. Railcraft machines are involved. I hear you guys. Alright, guys. I'll catch you all later. Hey, everyone. Look what I found. It's a tree. The tree I've been looking for, in fact. So let me pick up the shimmer leaf. See, the shimmer leaf almost always grows around this particular tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually chop this tree down, because I'm going to need its wood later. And it doesn't actually drop saplings, unfortunately. Could have sworn I thought I saw another one around here somewhere. Oh yeah, and when they decay, they sometimes drop quicksilver. So, okay, I could have sworn I saw another one of these around here somewhere. Oh, this is a great wood tree, by the way, and I'm actually going to lop it down. And this should actually drop saplings. Maybe. So I'm going to hang around looking for saplings from this thing. I may have just gotten one, actually. Yep. Oh, there's the other one. This isn't doing the local aura any good, by the way. And I'll meet you guys back at the house. Alright, see ya. Alright guys, just got home, so let's throw this together. Da-dup, da-dup, da-dup. And that's a lot of V's. Like, that's a lot of V's. Okay, well that's cooking up, and as I throw this stuff in there to recharge, let me get my Thaumonomicon and check that recipe again. Focuses, stream, cleansing, life, vigor, wisdom, eyes, ever full. And I need a V's conduit. That should be pretty easy, right guys? Except I don't have any, so let me just pull the recipe for a V's conduit. Wood, glass panes, redstone. Okay. Should be simple enough. Alright. I know I have a few glass a few glass panes already, but you know what? Let me grab a few extras here. Okay, let's see how that enchanter's doing. Beautiful. Extract of purest magic, a V's conduit, and my enchantment table should get me the Thaumic Enchanter. Nice. Now let's knock a hole in the floor here. Okay, if that's that, and that's that, then this should be that. So let me do a little bit of rewiring in here. There we go, and now I'm going to throw that right there and put my enchanter right above it. Beautiful. Now, let's get our Sword of the Zephyr. I don't even know what that's going to be. Okay, so it's a little random. I don't even know what controls... I don't even really know how this thing works, so, yeah, it looks cool, though. See? Nice and shiny. Yeah, shiny. I like shinies. Shinies are my friend. Is it nighttime out? We can try this, ice aspect thing out here? Looks like it. Let's go out here. Ooh. Not bad. I'm liking this thing so far. Darn sheep. Shouldn't have got in my way. Hello there, Mr. Creeper. How are you, Mr. Creeper? Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm liking this thing quite a bit, actually. Now, hopefully at some point there's an upgrade to that. Okay, this is nice. I'm liking this thing quite a bit. Come here, Mr. Creeper. So I'm guessing it's still reliant on your experience levels. And I probably don't have it set up efficiently. Because I don't have it set up for that always creeps me the hell out, by the way. I don't have it set up around the bookshelf, so I don't think it's as effective as it could be. But still, not a bad foray. Now there's an upgrade to it called the Occultic Enchanter. And what that thing does is it basically... there we go. The Occultic Enchanter is... you get to pick what upgrades you want, so it's a little nicer. Excuse me. But we'll get there eventually, guys. Don't worry. Alright, so we have back to the magic chest. I'll actually throw that in this bag. And dusts and gems, that goes in there. Fancy blocks, that goes in there. You go in there. Resort, there we go. Alright, guys, so I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do next, and I'll be back. Alright, bye-bye. Hey everyone, it's Caesarian, and I'm back. And once I go upstairs, you might have a clue what I'm making. Coke ovens. Yeah. Yeah. So terribly exciting, I know. And yeah, I know my door's in the wrong place. I had a accident during construction. Let's put it that way. By which I mean I made my building a little too small. So yeah, alright, so let's get this set up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be producing... and I could have broken those two down, but anyways, I'll do that later. I'm going to be producing basically a coal coke factory. Except I'm not just going to go coal to coal coke. That's boring. Close that. I'm going to do something much more entertaining. Yeah. I'm going to make a wood to coal coke factory. And that part there is just the very first part of this. So, first thing I need, and do I have any wood on me? I do. And then I'm going to need some glass and some waterproofing. Alright, so let's get started. Let's turn that down so I don't destroy my entire house while I'm doing this. Wooden planks. 8, and I'll need 6 of them to start off with. And that gets me 6 wooden waterproof pipes. Alright, so let's go put those in place, alright? Alright. Now these are going to be what is going to get my... oh, I missed a spot. Hold on. Can I... nope. I'll have to do that later. So this is going to get the creosote oil out of these machines. Put these in place just like that. And I kind of want it to be vaguely symmetrical. Okay, so those are in place. But now I need some engines. I'm going to need 6 engines. And I'm just going to go with redstone engines for this. Various and sundry reasons why. But redstone engines should be fine. So let's open you up. Come in here. And I'm going to need 1... hell. There we go. Let me get some more wood for that. And I'm going to need some more wood in general, come to think of it. Biological... I'm going to need wood in general for this build. So let's put about half you in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I got those things down, right? Okay, now I'm going to need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 32 sticks. And these will become wooden gears. Nope. Okay, I need 2 more. Nope, 2 more. And this should get me what I need. And I'll be right back, guys. Alright, everyone, I'm back, and time for the final part of this build. So, we just need a piston. Our piston's there. Our wooden gears on either side. Our glass above it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this gets us 8 redstone engines. And now I'm going to do that. And do I have any redstone on me? I don't think I do. Nope. So let me just grab 8 pieces of redstone out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's make ourselves some redstone torches, shall we? 8 redstone torches, look at that. Okay, now, what did we do with all this? Well, all of these ovens are going to be producing a fair amount of, yeah, I know it's ugly as hell right now. I'll make it prettier in a little bit, but right now I just want to get this build done. Oh yeah, I realized I miscounted and I had to add 2 more coke ovens in there. Yeah. Okay, so all we're doing now is we're just putting these in. And you can see there, those are those wooden waterproof pipes, and that's going to tell the system which side it's going to be drawing energy from. So we'll just put all these things in like this. And I forgot to bring anything I can work with. Okay. So what these things will do is these are gonna pull the creosote oil out of those coke ovens. That's the basic sum total of what it does. All those are gonna do is just pull that creosote oil right out of those engines and put it into pipes. Nothing fancy, nothing pretty, you know. All right. Oh, listen to you and your small penis size. Sorry, there's some idiot outside with a Mitsubishi Lancer with no muffler who thinks that he is awesome and amazing because he wakes up half the neighborhood whenever he drives by. Yeah. Compensating. Alright. So we're just going to put these right here. And now people will probably start asking me, hey, Kassarian, why are you doing this now versus later? Well, the simple answer is these engines take a while to warm up. The hotter they are, the faster they run. The faster they run, the more liquid they pump out. So I would like them, by the time I start feeding stuff in, I would like them to all be running at maximum efficiency. Let's just make this all pretty. Okie dokie. There we go. Also, this room's going to look really cool when it's lit just by, you know, the glow of the coke ovens. Yes, yes. Alright, so I have more to do, but I actually think this is a pretty good point for me to wrap this episode up. So the next episode, we'll do some more on this build. I'll figure some things out in the meantime. And I'm probably going to do a little bit of work off camera. And I may start the next episode with a quick break to build something completely different. It won't take me long, just a couple quick things. So yeah, guys, alright, I'll catch you next time.